Hello everyone. Welcome to the information seminar for the Bachelor of Science Honors Food and Nutrition program. I'm the course coordinator and also the speaker for this information seminar today. Thank you very much for your time joining this information seminar. And in the seminar today, I'm going to share with you the program details of this bachelor degree in food and nutrition, and also give you more details about the awarding body, Ulster University. And at the end of my sharing, I will also give you some time to ask questions. So if you have any questions regarding the application or the program information of this degree program, feel free to type in the chat box to ask, and your questions will be addressed at the end of this sharing session. So let's get started. So for this BSc Food and Nutrition program, it's a top-up program to honors degree level offered by Hong Kong U SPACE in collaboration with the Ulster University in the United Kingdom. So you may ask, what is a top-up degree program? What is 學士學位銜接課程? So if you are a sub-degree student and going to graduate, then you may now considering where to go after your graduation, and a top-up degree may be one of your choices. So a top-up degree program can articulate sub-degree graduates, whether associate degree or higher diploma or equivalent to a degree. So your sub-degree study is equivalent to year 1 and year 2 of a degree, and then you come to a top-up program to study the final year of a UK degree. What if you are not a sub-degree student or graduate? It's also okay if you have studied relevant accredited prior learning courses. So if according to your academic background, you study relevant accredited prior courses in Hong Kong U SPACE, then you will meet the entry requirement to get into the top-up BSc Food and Nutrition program. The accredited prior learning courses in Hong Kong U SPACE can be regarded as equivalent to year 1 and 2 study of this degree as well. And then what is an honors degree? In UK, all honors degree means that students are required to complete a supervised research project during their study. I will talk more about the research project in our curriculum in a moment. And then, as mentioned, this degree program is offered in collaboration with Ulster University. And after successful completion of the degree program in Hong Kong U SPACE, you will actually get the award directly from Ulster University. So after you graduate, the award parchment will be issued by Ulster University. You are not going to get a certificate from Hong Kong U SPACE. Instead, you are getting one from Ulster University. So I would like to share more information about this awarding institution to you. So Ulster University is the largest university in the Lofton Island of the United Kingdom. It is quite a sizable university with over 27,000 students enrolled to them every year. And then for Ulster University, it actually has been partnering with Hong Kong U SPACE to offer nutrition and dietetics program since 1996. So we have already established a very long relationship with Ulster in offering nutrition and dietetics related program. And if you are interested to become a registered dietitian, you may have heard that in Hong Kong U SPACE, we offer the only no-code dietitian training program, and it's also offered in collaboration with Ulster University. And I'm talking the postgraduate diploma Master of Science in Dietetics program. So this is the only program in Hong Kong that trains dietitian that can register as a dietitian with the Health and Care Professions Council, HCPC, in the United Kingdom. And graduates of this dietetics program, they are eligible to apply for job in Department of Health or the hospital authority. Another program that we collaborate with Ulster University is the Master of Science in Sport and Exercise Nutrition. And of course, we also collaborate with them to offer this Bachelor of Science Food and Nutrition program in both part-time and full-time mode. Another question in your mind now may be why Hong Kong U SPACE selects Ulster University as our partner to offer nutrition and dietetics program. And the answer is very simple. It's because of their outstanding academic performance and achievement. So here are some data for your reference. So according to the Guardian table in 2023, which is actually just recently published, the food and nutrition or the nutrition subject in Ulster University is ranked top 1 in the United Kingdom. So this is a very good achievement of Ulster, particularly in the field of food and nutrition. They are ranked top 1 in this Guardian table. And then also in the Guardian table in the same year, recently, they are ranked top 5 in UK for biomedical sciences. And according to the Times table in 2020, the food science of Ulster University was ranked top 10 in UK as well. So from these figures and data, you can see that the reason why we are collaborating with Ulster University to offer nutrition and dietetics program is because of their great, outstanding academic performance and achievement. So I hope you now have a clearer idea of our partner, Ulster University. Let's look into more details about the BSc Food and Nutrition program offered here. So I mentioned before, the degree program is offered in Hong Kong U SPACE in both part-time and full-time mode. And the part-time BSc Food and Nutrition has established quite long already. It was first launched since 2010, and the full-time mode was introduced since 2020. So we have trained a lot of graduates working in the field of food and nutrition already. And no matter whether students enrolled in part-time or full-time mode, the curriculum that they are going to study would be the same. So you will be studying the same curriculum, which we adopt from the Ulster University BSc Food and Nutrition program. So the same curriculum in both part-time and full-time mode, and also the same curriculum, same courses that one could be studying in Ulster. And in this BSc Food and Nutrition program in Hong Kong, it consists of 3 teaching blocks, 3 semester 或者3個學期. And if you study the degree program in part-time mode, it will take you around 24 months, 2 years to complete. And for full-time mode, since you are studying full-time, so the duration for you to complete the program will be a bit shorter, which is around 1.5 years, 18 months. And if you study part-time mode, since this is only a part-time study, very often our students would have their full-time job in the daytime. So all the classes would be in the evening time. And usually we have classes 3 times per week at most. And for full-time BSc, because you are studying full-time, then the lectures will be arranged at the daytime. Sometimes for the full-time program, we also have evening sessions, particularly for guest lectures, to enrich the learning experience and to let students to learn the most up-to-date knowledge in the field. We always invite guest lecturers who are working in the field of food and nutrition to give guest talk to our lectures. And since they are working in the daytime, so most often these guest lectures are arranged in the evening time. And no matter whether you are students are in part-time or full-time study, we sometimes have lab sections on Saturdays. So what will you learn if you enroll into this BSc Food and Nutrition degree? As mentioned before, this degree program consists of 3 teaching blocks, 3個學期, 3 semesters. And in the first teaching block, we are trying to build the foundation knowledge of you in food and nutrition. So in the first teaching block, you will be taught the fundamental science, which cover the scientific knowledge that can equip you better for your later studies in the second and third teaching block. So the first teaching block will give you the fundamental knowledge. And in each teaching block, it consists of 3 different courses. And in the first teaching block, you will be studying the entrepreneurship module, microbiology, and also transferable skills biosciences, which consists of the genetics and statistical courses. All these courses are designed to give you the fundamental knowledge. And then in the second teaching block, it will consist of another 3 courses. And finally, the third teaching block, it will consist of 3 other courses as well. So each teaching block consists of 3 courses, and in total, after completion of 3 teaching block, you will study 9 different courses. In the second and third teaching block, you are going to learn how to apply the knowledge that you have in food and nutrition in real situation. So you will be studying in the second and third teaching block the link between nutrition and health on individual and also population level. So you learn how scientific knowledge in nutrition, diet, and health can be applied to your clients in the food industry. And also you will also undertake a research project in food and nutrition. Remember, I mentioned at the beginning that this is a BSc honors degree. All students are required to complete a research project in a study. And that's why in the second teaching block, there is a course called Nutrition Research Methodology, which teach you the knowledge how food and nutrition research is conducted. And after knowing how a research is conducted in the second teaching block, you will then have hands-on practical experience in the third teaching block in the food, nutrition, and dietetics research projects course to really conduct a research project in real situation. So overall, in second and third teaching block, you will be learning the application of food and nutrition knowledge in different areas, and you will also be well prepared to conduct research projects. Conducting research projects or knowing how a nutrition research is conducted is very important because no matter whether you are a nutritionist or later on becoming a dietitian, evidence-based consultation advice to your clients is very important, and you always need to keep yourself up to date, and so you need to know how the scientific knowledge is advanced. So now you have a brief idea of what you are going to learn in the 3 teaching block in the whole BSc degree program. Next, I will share with you how you will be taught. How are you going to learn from us? So for the teaching strategies of this program, it consists of some taught lectures. And for the taught lectures, they will be taught by both local and international speakers. Remember, I mentioned that the curriculum of this degree program is adopted from Ulster University. So it consists of some international components. However, to ensure that students can apply their knowledge in local setting or in the area around Hong Kong, we always have local lecturers to teach in our classes so that you know the local practice as well. So for this program, one unique feature is that we are using an international-based curriculum, but most of the lectures will be taught by local lecturers so that you know how the real practice or how the knowledge is applied in local situation. And of course, to ensure students know how the knowledge or food and nutrition field is happening in worldwide situation, we also have international global speakers from the UK or other regions to share with you the knowledge. So there will be taught lectures by both local and international speakers. And we also have a lot of interactive tutorial sessions. So those tutorial classes include the in-class discussions so that students can apply and learn from peers. And as a science subject, we also have a lot of practical sessions for students to apply the taught knowledge in real practice. So there are practical sessions in the scientific laboratory to conduct some experiments. For example, in the microbiology course, we have some scientific practical sessions in the laboratory to work with some food microbes. And then we also have practical sessions in a nutrition practical lab for you to design menu for your clients and also to cook some meals for them as well according to their need. And another unique features of this BSc degree program is that in Hong Kong U SPACE Learning Center, we have a dietetic clinic for teaching and research, where students can learn how to do nutrition assessment. And students also will have experience of how a nutrition and dietetic consultations are conducted through the practical sessions in the dietetic clinic. So you are not learning only by sitting in the classroom, listen to the sharing from your tutors. Instead, we have a lot of practical opportunities for you to practice and apply your knowledge. And we also learn outside the classroom. We have site visits to some local food manufacturers so that we know how the operation of different food and nutrition area is operated. And we also have the research project. Students will be supervised by research supervisor to conduct their projects. So these are the strategies that we use to teach you. And then next, I would like to let you know is that what you can do with a degree in food and nutrition. So why you need to study a degree in food and nutrition, what you can do after you obtain this award. In terms of career development, usually upon successful completion of this BSc Food and Nutrition program, our graduates can work as a nutritionist, 營養學家. And what jobs can a 營養學家 nutritionist do? According to our previous graduates' experience, many of them can find job in NGOs or with other dietetic center in terms of health promotion and nutrition education. This is very important and also in line with the government policy that they wish to prevent disease before they happen. And health promotion and nutrition education is very important to educate the public to live and eat healthily to prevent diseases. Some of our graduates also work in the area of food service management, which means that some of them work in catering industry, designing a healthy, nutritious menu for different companies. And some graduates also work in the food industry, particularly the R&D department. So they work in the research and development departments of food manufacturers to help them develop new food products. Some graduates continue their study and then contribute their knowledge back by teaching and doing research in higher institutions. So as a nutritionist, you are actually open or have a lot of career opportunities in the area. If you are thinking that after getting the degree in food and nutrition, I don't want to start my career yet, that's also many of our graduates do, and they decided to progress to further their study. And one of the most popular choice of our graduates is to pursue professional training as a dietitian, 營養師. So as I mentioned before, in Hong Kong U SPACE, we offer the postgraduate diploma in dietetics program in collaboration with Ulster University to train students to become a registered dietitian in the United Kingdom. And these students or graduates will be able to obtain job opportunity in the hospital authority and also the Department of Health. So many of our graduates, after successfully getting this degree in food and nutrition, they are eligible to apply to get into this PGD MSc in dietetics program and become a dietitian one day. And some students decided not to study in Hong Kong, and many of them were able to successfully obtain a position in overseas institution to study and become a dietitian. And if you do not want to become a dietitian, but you wish to work in the field of food and nutrition, there are also other choices for postgraduate studies. For example, this MSc in Sports and Exercise Nutrition that we also offered in collaboration with Ulster University. So if you are interested in sports and you love nutrition, then maybe this is a very good choice for you. This is also the only program in Hong Kong that graduates after graduation from this MSc, they can apply for registration as a sport and exercise nutritionist through the British Dietetic Association, and then later on practice as a sports nutritionist in Hong Kong. So this is another very attractive destination for many of our graduates. And we also have some graduates, after conducting the research project in this degree program, they found that they are actually very interested in doing research. And so some of them, after getting the degree, proceed to Master of Philosophy or PhD study in the field of food and nutrition. So after getting a degree in food and nutrition, no matter whether you want to get into the industry or you wish to further your study, there are many different opportunities for you. So depends on your interest, you can decide where to go. So if you are interested to get into this BSc degree program, how can you apply, or what is the entry requirements to this program? As mentioned before, this BSc Food and Nutrition program is a top-up degree, so you are required to have some background basic study in food and nutrition, because this top-up degree is equivalent to the final year of a study of a UK degree. So if you are a sub-degree graduate in food and nutrition related area, then it's fine. Is very good, is perfect. You meet the entry requirement to the BSc Food and Nutrition program. For example, if you are graduates from the HPSHCC Higher Diploma in Food and Nutrition, then you fulfill or meet the entry requirement to this BSc Food and Nutrition program. And then if you are mature students, but you have an interest to pursue a BSc degree in food and nutrition, then you will need to take some bridging courses that are accredited by the Ulster University in order to get into this program. So for example, according to our previous experience, we have a lot of nurses or students who hold degree in finance, in engineering, or in law. That's they hold degrees, but the degrees are not in food and nutrition, and they don't really have a lot of related background. Then they will need to study a series of bridging courses that are recognized by Ulster universities as accredited prior learning courses to meet the entry requirement to this BSc Food and Nutrition program. Then you may wonder, oh, I don't want to spend so much time on studying these accredited prior learning courses. I don't want to spend so much time on studying the bridging courses. Can I get into this degree? I'm sorry, no, because as I mentioned, this degree is the final year study of a degree. So you will need to have some study in these bridging courses so as to make up the credits for year 1 and year 2 of the degree. Some concrete example, as mentioned, if you are HPSHCC students or graduates of the High Diploma in Nutrition and Food Management, then it's perfect. You can apply directly to this Food and Nutrition degree. And if you are graduates from the Hong Kong IVE High Diploma in Applied Nutritional Studies, you can also apply directly. These two programs have been mapped by Ulster University. So once we see that, oh, you are graduates from these two programs, oh, then you have already met the entry requirements. For graduates of other higher diploma or associate degree in food and nutrition areas, you can also definitely apply, and we will review your application, your transcript, and confirm to you whether you can get into this program. And for recent experience, we have been receiving a lot of applications from the Hong Kong SPACE Community College, students who are studying the Associate of Science and Food and Nutrition stream. Usually, they also fulfill the entry requirement into this BSc program. And then I would like to proceed to talk about some financial support that we provide to our students, particularly for those students who get into the full-time BSc Food and Nutrition. So for students who study full-time with us, there is some scholarship schemes available from the International College for our full-time students. So if you are currently ADHD students going to graduate from CC or HPSHCC and then get into this full-time BSc Food and Nutrition program, you will be eligible for an entry scholarship. And if you are Hong Kong U SPACE Community College graduates and fulfill the criteria as shown in the table here, then you will also be eligible to get the entry scholarships from the International College. But I have to emphasize again, this is only available for the full-time students. And then if you are mature students but return to learning, then you may also apply to, or you are eligible to get the return to learning scholarships. So there are different scholarship schemes available from the International College for full-time students. For details, you can refer to the website. And we also have a lot of other financial support to our students, Hong Kong U SPACE IC scholarship, graduate scholarship, and also some other scholarship from very generous donor. And shown here are some pictures from degree in food and nutrition students who obtained this scholarship and award for them to continue their study in this degree. And for full-time students, besides having more financial support, the school also provide more career advice and counseling services to full-time students. If you enroll into the full-time BSc program, you will be eligible to use the student development and counseling services provided by the International College to receive individual counseling, consultation, and career development advice from the college. And then that's what I would like to share with you for today. And if you would like to know more about the part-time and full-time BSc program, feel free to visit our website. And if you have any inquiry, for example, if you are a degree holder in other disciplines and would like to know which between courses you need before you can apply for this BSc program, you can send your academic transcript to my colleagues. Shown the contact methods of my colleagues are shown on the screen. Then we will get back to you very soon. And if you would like to know more about the most updated program information and also some nutrition and dietetic advice shared by our dietitians, you can follow us on different social media. And that's what I want to share with you for the time being. If you have any questions, feel free to type in the chat box and I will answer in this Q&A section. Feel free to ask your questions in either English or Chinese. So we have a question here asking if I study in full-time or part-time mode, am I going to be taught by different lecturers? Would the teaching quality be different? So the answer to this question is no. The teaching quality will not be different no matter whether you study in the full-time or part-time mode, because all our courses will be taught by local and international speakers who are nutritionists, who are dietitians, or who are professors in the field in the field of food and nutrition. And all of them have been teaching for us for many years. So they are all qualified teachers to teach you. And very often the teaching effectiveness, we heard from our students, they are very good. So you don't have to worry about the teaching quality, whether part-time or full-time have better teaching. No, they will be the same. If there is no further questions at the moment, but then after you digest what I have shared with you just now and you have some queries come up, feel free to send your questions to our colleague. So thank you very much. That's the end for the information seminar for today. Thank you very much for your time joining and hope to see you one day in our BSc Food and Nutrition program. Thank you. Bye-bye.